Hello everyone. Topic of the day is converting weakness into a strength is success. No one can be good at everything. Everyone has some sort of weaknesses. But those who overcome or work on their weaknesses have become successful. Success doesn't mean absence of any weaknesses. It cannot be possible. We all are human beings, identical in majority of the aspect. So sometimes we feel that successful people doesn't have any weaknesses. The way they carry themselves, the way they portray themselves, we think that they don't have any weaknesses. We idealize them, but we are forgetting that they have become like that only when they have worked with their weaknesses. They recognize their weaknesses, work upon it, and got it under control and become successful. Now question is, in life, what should we focus on? Whether we should focus on our core strength or whether we should focus on strengthening the weakness or overcoming the weakness. Well, focusing on our strength is a great thing, because when we know that what is our strength and when we play that game we are good at, we will have more winning chance. But we cannot totally ignore our weaknesses also, because that weaknesses, if we will not work upon it, will not make us absolutely successful or successful in entirety. So weaknesses are like handbrake on our car. When we have our handbrake on and we go start our car and drive, we may get further. We have to press accelerator down and we will go faster. But when we release the handbrake and then we press the accelerator, we'll go faster and greater speed and smoother. So handbrake hold us back, slow us down. That is what exactly weaknesses do in our life. We all the time, we don't focus on our handbrake while driving, but if we keep our handbrake on, we'll face problem in driving, we'll not drive smoothly. That is what weaknesses do in our life. We don't have to focus constantly on our weaknesses. We'll have to focus our strength, focus on our strength, and simultaneously we should also not ignore the handbrake. We'll have to release the handbrake to go faster and smoother in our life. So we'll have to work upon our weaknesses to have a great success in our life. All the successful people have worked on their weaknesses and transform those weaknesses into their strength, and then only they got the success. They cannot just ignore their weaknesses and work on the strength only. They all have balanced attitude towards both strength and weaknesses. So how we change the weaknesses into the strength, we'll have to we'll have to have we'll have to know our weaknesses, what our weaknesses are. First and foremost thing we'll have to do is to recognize and acknowledge our weaknesses. We cannot fix anything that we don't know what is broken. Like that, in our life, if we want to work upon weaknesses, we want to convert it in a strength, we'll have to recognize what is our weaknesses. Then second comes in having prepared well in advance on our weaknesses. When we, it's saying that preparing to fail, failing to prepare means preparing to fail. If we don't prepare before we take any assignment which on which we are which we are weak, or we fear, we are afraid to do, then we'll have to prepare, we'll have to practice beforehand, and then we'll confront those assignment, we'll go better in that. That is what, suppose I don't know about, if I have less sense of direction, then I'll have to get prepared with our map in our hand beforehand, otherwise I will be lost. Third is, we don't have to get master in all areas, that can't be possible. Something will have to leverage on others' strength. All the successful people, all the person we know, they have leveraged on the others' strength. They have hired, they have outsourced the job which they are weak in. Jack Ma, who is the founder of the largest e-commerce of China, doesn't know about the internet things. He did not know how to build a website. He said that he doesn't know these things, but he know whom to hire, who will do the best services, or best who have the best skill. That is what all successful people do. We cannot be master in everything. We'll have to leverage on the others' mastery on those particular field which we don't have a strength. Again, fourth is the face. We'll have to face our weaknesses and do it. That is the most fundamental and basic things to get strength on those things which are weak. Suppose we all want to be public speaker, but we have not faced the opportunity, we have not catch the opportunity to publicly speak, that then we cannot convert those weaknesses in our strength. We'll have to catch every opportunity to do public speaking. When we repeatedly do it, we will get mastery on it. That is the fundamental rule of becoming a master on anything. If you do repeatedly keep practicing, one day you will become master on it. So these things will make our weaknesses convert into a strength. That is how all successful people do. We cannot. That is what is called success. Managing our weaknesses into a strength, converting our weaknesses into a strength, will lead to success. If we just shy away from weaknesses, to confront weaknesses, we cannot be successful. We'll have to face our weaknesses and work on it. That is my thought on topic of the day. Thank you very much.